everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Hey, you want to make cute little decorated envelopes for your junk journals or for Happy Mail? I'm going to show you two techniques. Don't do this, do this. They look the same, but the process is different, and this one is so much easier. Okay, let me show you what not to do first. Okay, we'll show you this quickly. All right, so just an example. I took I need an envelope and a book page. And you could do anything inside of these. You could also use napkin or fabric if you want to decorate the inside of an envelope, but I'm just going to use a book page. And okay, this one's not wide enough, but we're just going to turn it this way to pretend it is for simplicity's sake. Okay, so my theory was what I need to do is to adhere this to a solid piece first. So, in my great non-wisdom, I got my glue mat, and I figured it'd be easier to glue this here. Let me actually glue it here. Ah, yes, it made so much sense at the time. You ever have that feeling? You know, like, oh yes, this is going to be so easy, so easy. Yeah, I love this idea. This is great. Look at me go. Yeah, okay. We'll show this kibosh. All right. Now I'm going to put this down. Yes, there. Now things are looking good. Now I'm going to take my envelope. And I am going to, in my great wisdom, draw the outline of my, let me just ink this up so you can see it a little better. Okay, can you see that? Okay, I'm just going to put this down. I'm going to line it with the edge, so that should handle that. Take it to the tip. And everything looks normal and logical, right? I'm just outlining my envelope so I know where to cut. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm ahead of the game. I want to cut thinner than my template design because I want it to fit easily inside. I don't want to be fussing and fighting, right? No fussing and fighting. So I took my metal ruler with the cork edge, and I just pulled it in a little bit from the line. Can you see that? There's the line, and I'm just maybe like maybe 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch something, and grab my craft knife, and I'm cutting, and I'm thinking, wow, look at the amazingness of all of this happening, right? And there, cutting this a little shy inside, and same thing on the other side. There we go. And then a little bit, I probably did that right on the line. I should have done it narrower. Okay, there we go. And then a little bit on the inside. There we go. And then I just need it long enough to tuck in so that you can't see it. I don't know how long that is. I'll just guess here. Okay. So, thinking I'm doing great, everything is wonderful. Got my glue mat again. Now, the whole idea was I was going to come along. That might be too big, is it? Let me just check width. Okay, so I'm probably still a little wide. I don't know why that always happens. So I think, okay, make it narrower on the sides. That was still not the main problem. I'll show you the main problem in a second with this idea. Let me just, maybe, yeah. Just going to take a little off because, yeah, I didn't want to fight with it. I wanted it to be easy to slide in. Minimizing my trauma, having a happy crafter day. Okay, so this is going to fit. I'm thinking everything is grand, right? Okay, so then I get my glue mat, and I take the back of this, and I figure I'm going to glue it. And this is where everything went wrong. Okay, so I've got all this glue on here. Okay, and I'm thinking, okay, I'll just slide it in and everything will be wonderful. So here we go. Here's that process of me trying to slide this in. Okay, I've got room, so it's not that, but what's happening is the back of this is getting stuck before it's in the right position. So I'm doing my best. I've got glue all over my fingers. It's not bad, actually. It went pretty well this time. Okay, so that's an option. All right, but there's an easier way. And let me just show that to you. So then you can ink around and do all the fun things that you do with the envelope. I was a little shy on the paper length there. See that? You could just, at little extend a page would work there. Okay, so the easier way is, hi, here's my envelope. How are you? I would like to use you. So I am going to line you up at the edge. Okay, first of all, let me just shrink you down just a hair. I'm going to take you to the edge. Make sure the top is covered. Basically the same concept with the tracing. You still need the same shape. Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. I have my shape. I'm going to take that off. This time, number one tip is I'm going to make my thing just a little bit smaller than what I need, which is what I did the first time, but I had to recut. So I'm going to do it just a little bit smaller this time. And I'm going to use a tearing ruler. I'm not going to bother cutting. It depends on the paper that you use, but sometimes tearing is easier. There's that weird corner. If you have to come in with a craft knife to do a tiny cut, that's fine. And I'm going to slide a sliver off the edge here so it's not too fat. Back in there. Okay, now same thing over here. A little bit in. Can you see? Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. Just inside my line, maybe 1/8 of an inch. Tearing ruler. Okay. And then, actually, let me just tear this first. A little bit inside the line. Give myself a little wiggle room. And then if I'm really like worried and upset about that little corner, and it's too small to tear, you can craft knife that. Okay, so now we have this, right? Now, this one is actually thick enough. I don't need to mount it. The other paper was very thin. So if you have thin paper, mount it on a stronger paper, like a printer paper, scrapbook paper, any kind of paper you have lying around, and then put it in. But here's the difference. Put the darn thing in first. Let's see if it fits. Okay. All right. We're going in. See, so you can make it smaller. It still gives sometimes hard to fit. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to put it in the right place. No glue on it yet, right? Right? And guess what? You probably already figured this out. I am not pulling this out again. I'm going to leave it right where it is, and I'm just going to fold back the top or whatever I can get access to, and I'm just gluing this part. And boy, is that easier, because once this doesn't move, the rest of it's not going to move. So there you go. And it's done. It's easy. Much easier than the first way, even though my first way looked not so hard, but it is a lot. So it can be. So this is, I think, an improved technique. And then I've got my, what have I got? I just finished decorating these puppies since we're all together and snuggled in. Sunny is snoring at my butt behind my behind me on my chair. Now his new favorite place is right on my chair. Yeah, we like to be close. And so I can find him. I can find him easily for the videos. He's like right there, easy access of Sunbun. But he actually wants to come up and hang out back there. So we'll see if we can get him to say a little something at the end of the video. Yeah, okay, so I am just inking up the edges here. I did give my little ink pad a little squirt with water first, so I get some color going here. And then I'm going to ink the back. And this is an absolutely mailable envelope. It's also very pretty for happy mail. If you want to mail this to somebody, put a few little pieces of ephemera or embellishments inside. Also, you can put this or glue this into a junk journal. How fun would that be? And fold that there. Okay, and I like to give this backwards little guy. So this is a great way to use up ledger, book pages, fabric, napkins. You can use anything on the inside of a junk journal. And if your material is too thin, a thin fabric, which is floppy, or a really thin paper, you can mount it onto a printer paper or something like that. It makes it so much easier to to work with. And I'm just going to use the same stamps because, you know, they're here. And I really like these. Okay, that's pretty. And this looks like wedding bells or something. I don't know what it is, but it's getting used. Today is your day, Bellarama. There you go. And how pretty is that? Just very subtle, very lovely in all regards. And so that would be another one of these. So we have 2 of those. And now, let me just back you up a smidge. Okay, 2 of those, very easy to make. And then I should have 2 of the others. Let me see. This one, and I have the one that was a little harder to make. Now, I was a little shy right there. So what's a girl to do? You cover it up. That's right. You just get in there and you cover it up. You find a little piece of paper, because we did some trimming, right? Okay. Guess we'll have to go this way. Let me use this. Can you see? Okay. Make a noise if you can't see. Okay, let me just use that. Okay, so this is that soft paper on printer paper. I don't need that much, so I'll just need a little bit. Is that same paper? I don't know. But I'm just gonna glue that there. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna glue it down. Have it be inside there, and it'll just, whoops, oh, that's an awful sound. That's like chalk, fingers on a chalkboard. Okay, here we go. All right, lots of glue on that boy. Okay, now I'm just gonna stick that in there and solve that little problem. Okay, okay, yeah, there we go. Got some glue on it. No surprise for here. Like it never happened, people. Okay, so that's one way out of that. So let's finish decorating this guy. And I used tumbled glass. And here is my little dauber of blue. I use 1 dauber for all my blues. Whoop, don't dip in the brown, Sally. Okay, going around. Working on using different colors. I think it's good to use different colors, especially if you have them. I have a whole drawer full of inks. Oh my God, it's crazy. I really need to use different colors. I just forget, I don't open the drawer. Bad crafter, bad hoarding crafter person. It's kind of fun. If that's my worst drawback in life, I have too many inks, so be it. I will wear that badge proudly. Okay, let's do the fold. So it functions like an envelope again. But this is a great way to prettify some very plain, boring envelopes. And of course, you can do anything to the outsides that you want. If you're going to mail them, keep the design flat. Maybe use a lot of rubber stamps or flat stickers, things like that, or personal drawings. Yeah, just keep it bump free and you should be good to go. Now, I always like to do this inside fold. It gives it a nice little touch. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's give it the stamperoonie and the bells. Very nice. And our big flower. A big flower of excitement and momentum. Yep, there we go. And that's very pretty. And then this one, where's the other one? Where's prototype? Hello? Hello? Oh, here we go. Let me come to you. See that? That is this. Okay, we'll back up. I just fake stitched. I faux stitched with I think this is a purple gel pen. I have no idea where I got this. But I just came on in here and I just thought it needed a little something. You know how sometimes you're like, oh, it just needs a little something. And once you get going, this is pretty fast, because once you get your little gel roller ball moving, you are good. And you can just cruise around. You can also do X's. Maybe we'll do some X's for change. And just follow the shape of whatever it is. And it's just a pretty decorative a touch, very easy to do. You could do this with black marker, pens, pencils, anything. I think I'll do these with straight up here at the top. And it just looked like somebody very special came along and sewed it. Who's a better seamstress than I. Probably this is the straightest sewing line you'll ever see me do. Maybe I'll put X's in the corner, as if they're a big stitch. Go along here. Maybe a big X here. I don't know. Just shaking it up a little, people. Shaking it up a little. Okay. Try something new with everyone that you do. Why not, right? It's only paper. We're just having fun. We're just goofing off. It's just us. Nobody's going to say anything. It's going to be fine. And if they say anything, then you just got to tell them that, hey, just go have some fun with your papers and let's see where you get. Never mind picking on me, okay? This is me and my stuff and my creativity. I need to go places and do things with my creativity. And that's a good thing. All right. There we go. Boy, these are different lengths. These are when your tension isn't right and you're getting different lengths of stitches. That happens. Oh, somebody told me when the string gets all balled up on the underside of your project, or maybe the top, when you're sewing, it's called a bird's nest. Yeah, there you go. It actually has a name. It's called a bird's nest, and I am a grand creator of bird's nests. I consider them, what are those telltale signs when an artist has certain things that they do all the time? Probably a bird's nest would be like, oh yes, this is a Pam original. It has multiple bird's nests all over it. Yep, that's right. Okay. And then you can just fill this up with whatever you like. Okay, we have a little extra time, so there's a few things I want to mention and go over with you. Number one, okay, I have a special going on right now, June 2022. Anytime anybody orders a FUNDLE in June, and that is where you will get interesting old papers, ledger papers, old vintage papers, music papers, dictionary papers, 100 pieces of interesting items, hand-dyed papers, unique book pages. You're going to automatically get I think I have some, hold on, a DigiKit printed out and inserted into your, yeah, I do. I don't know if I have all the pages. I have some of them. This is called Flower Legends DigiKit. It will not be available in my Etsy shop, but this is what it looks like. Beautiful, beautiful old images of a gorgeous story from days gone by. I think this might be all the same page. But they're very beautiful, 5 pages and all different sizes, automatically inserted as a bonus gift to you if you purchase a FUNDLE in June of 2022. So if you're thinking about it, you're on the edge, this might teeter you over the top. Okay, but more fun things that are not about selling. Okay, so let me just clear the decks here. I want to show you, I've been saving a few things. A little moment, okay, let's back it up a little bit here. A little moment to show you a few interesting things that I found in my ephemera. That I come across these things because when I make these FUNDLEs, I come across a lot of things. And let me just show you what I found. Things that you could never get away with today. Like here's some very beautiful sheet music, right? But here's the stuff you could never get away with today. Four fat friends go walking. Yeah, right? I mean, I love that. That's adorable. But I was just like, I just think that's such a hoot. 4 fat friends go walking. So there you go. I just love that. What are some other things? Oh, this is a great one. Here's an old magazine page. Let me zoom in on you a little bit here. Here's a great one. I moved out on my mother-in-law and lost 65 pounds. Yep, and that's her before and after. Don't you love that? And I love it. It's all the mother-in-law's fault that she gained weight. Yep. Can I use that excuse? Hello, my mother-in-law, it's all your fault. I have crafter bottom. No, I don't know if I could get away with that. I don't think she'd buy that. Okay, on a more serious note, somebody was asking me about railroad ephemera, and I did come across some railroad ephemera, and I was pulling out some interesting things that you come across. I guess this is a little more somber, but they do take reports of accidents, and one of the pieces said, 1 killed and 1 injured, cause failure to operate locomotive with cars in accordance with yard limit restrictions and signal indication. And they were reports. They were bigger reports than this. Let me see if I have a picture of a report. Yes, here's one. This is the Chicago and Northwestern Rail Company. Let me back up a little bit so you can see it, the whole thing. But they actually have pictures in here of the train crash site, which is quite fascinating. I mean, just to see it, it's fascinating that they did take pictures of that. There it is, derailed. And, of course, they had an investigation as to what actually happened. And this was back in July of 1959. So I bought some old railroad ephemera, and it was just stacks upon stacks of railroad accident. The flagman was injured. The weather was clear at the time of the accident. It was very interesting to read through these. So there you go. That is going to be coming into the Fundles if it is not already. Some different pieces from that. This was just a cute picture of kittens I just salvaged from an old book. That really wasn't meant anything here, but I just thought it was interesting. Here's another one of those pieces that was cut. Injured, causes improperly lined route through the interlocking, resulting in movement of trim against current of traffic. Okay, that was another something that happened with a railroad incident. What is this? Why did I slide this? Oh yeah. Do you remember? Do you remember the word diphthong? Have you ever heard of that word diphthong in English? The diphthong, pronounced. Okay, I pronounced as the English personal pronoun hey or air. Okay, well, I forget exactly what a diphthong is, but did you know that there are triphthongs? Yes, I did not know that. So somebody feel free to jump in. Okay, triphthongs are the combinations of 3 vowel sounds in a single syllable. Okay, they occur when a strong vowel stands between 2 weak ones. Well, how do you know when you're a strong vowel or a weak one? Okay, so let's try this. This must be a different language. Appreciates. Appreciates. Okay, we'll try the second one. Despreciates. Okay, I'm butchering this completely. How about this one? Apaciguaes. Ortiguales. Okay, I'm horrible, but I did not know there were triphthongs. I just find that fascinating because I find the languages very interesting. This, I guess that meant a diphthong only has 2 vowels, like, you know, you think I could think of an example? Do we have an example? Air, I guess air, and hey, I don't know. Causa, hoi. Oh, I don't know. I just thought it was weird. Okay, so the next thing is, oh yes, I am running out on these. I only have a few of these left, and these are going to go quickly, but my, the Funerary Ledger is coming to an end. It has actually come to an end. I don't know how many I have left of that. There's a couple left. If you order, you might get one in your Fundle, but they're going very fast because I'm already done them and I'm on to other things. But they're very interesting because you get to see what people purchased. The Burial of Mary Campbell, white oak coffin plate, the cover, the permit, the rite of burial, embalming the body, candles, white hearse, 3 coaches. $51.60. That's a good deal, right? Yeah. I know. And they also did a taxi service. So you're going to see some of taxi services as well here. But yeah, I love that one. I've been looking for another one. I can't find one for the life of me. But if I ever get another one, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, I have secured a few Firemen's Ledgers. So these are, I believe, from Buffalo. I have about 3 of these, but these are like basically who is on call, food. Okay, I like that. Food, that's very important to firemen. Food, and you have to be a good cook if you're a fireman, because apparently, you know, what they eat and what they cook when they're on call, very, very important stuff. The gas to use is deadly poison. Under no circumstances must butching be entered in the something during this period. I don't know what that means, but somebody did something they shouldn't have done. And then here's who's on watch. And it just says, okay, so-and-so is on watch 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. And it just gives little dibbits about them, like the captain was here, the lieutenant was here. Second alarm at 3:18 a.m. in 1931. Things that happened. I mean, just in the life of firemen and maybe firewomen. Who knows? But there you go. So those are coming through the pipeline now. There's also a little left of Bunker Hill stuff coming through. It's hit or miss. I can't guarantee anything in any one because they're all pre-assembled. They're already done. Okay, so here, I thought this was just funny because this, I didn't know these existed, and somebody made these just for me. You'll understand. Sewing patterns for dummies. That's right. You can make adorable children's clothing and be a dummy, and it's okay. And so I found this in my pile of stuff, and I thought, oh my God, that's wonderful. So there's probably a whole series of that, making it like idiots can sew, you know, something like that. You know, I just thought that was hilarious. And oh, we got a few other things. Oh, I just thought this picture was so pretty. I think this is somebody's first communion or confirmation or something like that. I just love that picture. That's so pretty. What else? What else we got? What was this? No, hang on. There's more here. A few more little things I wanted to show you. Hold on. Stuck them up here for you. All right, this I just thought was cute because you know how I reference Sally. And Sally is like my mysterious, unknown favorite name out there that I cajole and tease. And I love all the Sallys out there, but I wonder what's become of Sally. I came across this in the music papers that I was going through, and I thought that was just so funny. So I had to pull that one out. And so, yep, Sally, you've got a song. You're immortalized, and there you go. Okay. And what else can I... No, nothing there. Oh, did we do that already? We did that one. What's this? Did I show this to you already? Let me look. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. This is a handwritten letter, and the beginning struck me immediately. I just thought it was very interesting how it started. Here we go. Ready? I'll zoom it in for you so you can see. Dear Toddler. I know, right? And I was like, is this woman writing to her child, the toddler? But I just thought it was so cute. So well, I'll just read a little bit of it to you. This is Monday night. Dear Toddler. I love my weekends, so I hate to have them end. We have so much fun together, and you are such a darling to me always. Cal and I snoozed a good part of the way up, as we usually do. I only got a teeny wave goodbye to you. Everything moves so fast this morning. And she just goes on, and like this is to Toddler. And it's a little story. Let's see how she signed it. Oh, maybe I don't have the last page. Darn it, dag nabbit. From which, and then... although maybe she signed it here. Your little brown, very busy chickie. Your little brown, busy chickie. All my love to you, darling, and how I hope your leggies will be all right and not hurt you. You are my bestest and onlyest always. Your little brown, berry chickie. Oh, I don't know, maybe he's sick or something in the hospital. Oh, now I want to cry. Okay. What's this? Oh, this was just another fun. Okay, yeah, these beginning and endings. This is really cute. I'm just going to read you the intro and the exit. That's it. Here we go. Dear Honeykins. I know. Isn't that cute? Now, wait do you see how it's signed? This is so cute. The Snooper. I know, right? Doesn't that just make you want to read it? Oh, I thought that was such a hoot. So I think that is everything. I think I've wrapped it up there for you. So yeah, I mean, have some fun and make some envelopes. The easy way, if you want to decorate the insides, stick it inside first and then glue it down. That's pretty much the takeaway. And also, if you want to tear the pages instead of meticulously using a scissor or a craft knife, that's easier. And then mount floppy pages on something sturdier, like printer paper, something like that. That will be it. And if you're going to do napkin, make sure that you separate the layers with the Scotch tape trick, and then put the thin layer down that has the print on it. And you'll be good to go. You'll be having gorgeous little napkins that you can, napkins. No, you're going to have gorgeous little envelopes that you can stuff and send to anybody, or you can pop them in your junk journal. So what's that? I feel something at my rumpus. Sunny Bunny, you want to come over here? Do you have any official pup dates? Like something of note? Something that would, you know, be, oh man, Mother just took the whole camera assembly apart. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, I'm being turned over.
and I'm now entering, I'm coming in an orbit. Here I come. Hello, everybody. How are you today? Okay, we got big exciting things to say. And I would like to say that Mother is cleaning out her closet, and she has a keep, a donate, and a throw out box. And she's really doing her best not to turn every piece of clothing into a junk journal. But it could happen, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because we need more junk journals in this world. We do. And we need more ways to make them. And we need fun things to put in them. And Mom's really happy when she's making junk journals. And I would just like to fully support the folks who are using what they got. Use what you got. Don't forget that. And that's all I got to say for today. So, blap, blap. Love y'all. Happy crafting. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Sunshine. That was very sweet. And yeah, so remember, June 2022, free DigiKit 5 pages printed on lightweight cardstock, automatically included with your FUNDLE if you purchase in the month of June. And if you have not signed up for my free monthly emailed newsletter, my gosh, what are you waiting for? You get a free digital image emailed to you every month. I take one image and I put it in different sizes, and it's at the bottom of the email, and you can just print it out and use it any way you like in your artwork. And what else? Oh, you're also going to get a note from the bookmaker, which is, you can print it out. It comes in Word or PDF. You can change the font, the wording, the size, the shape, or you can use it as is with my blessings. It explains what a junk journal is and how to use it. There's a checklist of supplies, which is about 7 or 8 pages long, plus a list of page ideas if you're getting stuck in your junk journal. I can show you one idea and show you how you can morph it 4 different ways and use it throughout your journal to make it look like different things. And you're also going to get updates from me, junk journal tips, peeks at my DigiKits, and a plethora of other little goodies that will be coming your way very soon. My videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. My podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays. My Etsy shop, I have occasional journals and bundles, vintage DigiKits, FUNDLEs, and a print and mail service where I batch. If you don't have a printer, but you would like to purchase the DigiKits, I will print out batches of 10 DigiKits for you at a time for a flat fee. And all I need from you is the names of the DigiKits. I only need the first 2 to 3 words. Just email me your list to pam@thepaporoutpost.com or message me your list to through my Etsy message, and purchase the print and mail option. That includes free priority shipping as well. And I have an Amazon shop where you can find favorite tools and supplies, interesting books that junk journalers love to collect, and also craft storage ideas and updates from Sunny, his little pet stuff. And I have a merchandise shop. Hey, if you like the phrase "create with reckless abandon" and you would like to have that on a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or a mug or a zipped hoodie, I got you covered. There's a link down below. And if you had fun or found value here, please like, subscribe, and share. And remember, most of all, there's always a way that fun can be more simple. If we could just figure it out, and we'll figure it out together. I'm open to all tips and tricks. Please feel free to share them below. We learn from each other. And just keep having fun, remember, and create with reckless abandon. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.